Yesterday we experienced two terrible attacks. The first was an attack on innocent children, the second an attack on our society and the rule of law. Each attack brought shame to our society and disgrace to those involved, and incredible pain to those caught up in the violence. As Taoiseach, I want to say to a nation that is unsettled and afraid, this is not who we are, this is not who we want to be, and this is not who we will ever be. Yesterday afternoon, innocent children were attacked outside the Gael Colossta Wera in Dublin city centre. It was a horrifying act of violence, and our thoughts are with the injured children, their heroic care assistant who threw herself in harm's way to protect them, and with all those who risked their lives to save lives. They're real Irish heroes, whatever their nationality, Irish, British and Italian. Yesterday evening, some people decided that the best way to respond to this terrible attack was to take to the streets of Dublin and try to terrify, intimidate, loot and destroy. Their first reaction to a 5-year-old child being stabbed was to burn our city, attack its businesses and assault our Gardaí. As a result of their actions, buses and trams were set on fire, innocent passers-by were intimidated, and pregnant women in Rotunda Hospital were made feel unsafe and in danger. These people claim to be defending Irish citizens, yet they put in danger the newest and most vulnerable and most innocent people. Those involved brought shame on Dublin, brought shame on Ireland, and brought shame on their families and themselves. These criminals did not do what they did because they love Ireland. They did not do what they did because they wanted to protect Irish people. They did not do it out of any sense of patriotism, however warped. They did so because they're filled with hate. They love violence, they love chaos, and they love causing pain to others. Look, I want to pay tribute to our Gardaí, particularly those who answered the call from all over the country who came to Dublin within a few hours. As a country, we need to reclaim Ireland. We need to take it away from the cowards who hide behind masks and try to terrify us with their violence. We need to reclaim Ireland from the unscrupulous who prey on the fears of those easily led into darkness. And we need to reclaim Ireland from the criminals who seek any excuse to unleash horror on our streets. I spoke with the Minister for Justice and the Garda Commissioner last night and met the Garda Commissioner this morning. We have sufficient Gardaí and there are more in training. We have sufficient equipment and there is more on the way. We have strong laws and the Garda Commissioner is free to use the Public Order Act over the weekend as is required. We will pass new laws in the coming weeks to enable the Gardaí to make better use of the CCT evidence they collected yesterday. And also we will modernise our laws against incitement to hatred and hatred in general. And that is more required than ever was the case before. And we will do that in weeks as well. To all those cowardly champions of Ireland who took to the streets of Dublin last night, let me say one thing. Ask your sisters, ask your friends, ask everyone you know what they fear most on our streets. They're afraid of you, afraid of your anger and your rage, afraid of your violence, your hate, and how you blame others for your problems. As a government, we will be relentless in protecting our citizens and defending our people. The Gardaí will be on the streets in large numbers and will do whatever it takes to fight back waves of ignorance and criminality. The Minister for Justice will coordinate with the Commissioner to ensure we never witness such terrible scenes as the 23rd of November 2023 ever again. Being Irish means more than saluting the tricolour, beating your chest and pointing to where you were born. It means living up to the ideals represented by our flag. It means being true to our own history, and it means acting with compassion for others. And today I call on us all to remember who we really are, because we're better than this, and it's time we came together and reminded others who claim to speak for us about what our country really stands for. Thank you.